Hey guys, George here. How's everyone doing today? Um, let's just get right into it. Like I said last week, I was gonna give myself one souped-up, hellacious week, and let's get right into it. Monday. I had stand-up red hot core, and I kicked stand-up's ass straight up. Boom, knocked it out of the court. When I did core, I forgot how hard core was when you actually have a decent workout beforehand that uses your core, i.e. stand-up. I got through it. I kicked his ass. I owned it. But woo, boy, was I sore. The next day, I went right into Diamond Cutter. And I forgot, when you do Diamond Cutter on a Friday and you go do it again on a Tuesday, you do have a break, but, I was like, whew, it worked me. And I loved every part of it. It was awesome. And then I went to Wednesday, where I did below the belt in core. Below the belt, not a problem. I was a little sore from the Diamond Cutter, but it was no big deal. The red hot core, though, I did it. I owned it. Didn't modify a thing. But when I got to those scissor crunches, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But I pushed through and finished it. Without Monty. It was fun, let me tell you. And everything else on it, I pretty much kicked ass, not a big deal. The next day, I had mixtape. And that was my second time in mixtape. Everyone knows last week was my first time. It was a lot harder than I remembered it being last week. Jumping jacks really drained me. But I guess, when I gave myself this souped-up week, that things were going to be a lot harder than they were, when I didn't have all that other stuff and me as worn out. I kicked its butt, and I owned it. It went no problem. Yeah, except those jumping dogs. Whoo, boy. Yeah. Then Friday, I had Diamond Cutter. And I forgot how hard it was to do 2 Diamond Cutters in 1 week. That is like 2 or 3 days apart. I got through it, did mod, finished it all, but I was exhausted at the end of it. And hang on, traffic. And I loved it. Like, it was a lot of fun. Although I had woke up Friday morning, I had some twinges in my shoulder. The one I originally hurt that I had to stop back in the end of February. So I was a little getting leery, but I finished it. And everyone knows, last week I said Saturday was going to be an optional strength builder to see if I could or could not do it. It all depended on how I was doing that day, because I knew I was giving myself a really strong week, and I didn't want to, hurt myself and be done with it. So after Friday night, I was pretty much convinced that was going to be it for me for the week. And then I woke up Saturday, and my arm was still doing that twinging thing, and I was very leery, so I was like, I probably should just call it a week and repeat the week next week. And I went and did some errands with my wife, did all that, and my buddy came over and dragged me to his house, and I hung out with him most of the day watching some of the Breaking Bad marathon. Which, honestly, I know this is weird, but I actually had never seen Breaking Bad before, like, the other day. I know, I'm so terrible. But AMC is doing this Breaking Bad marathon, the whole thing, and I'm recorded every episode. And I'm getting caught up. I think I'm like, I don't know, episode 9 or 10 at first season. And I'm loving the hell out of it. And I'll have watched the entire thing by next week or whatever. And I have everything set to record, including the finale tonight, so I'll get all caught up on that. Don't worry, I won't be that far behind soon. Yesterday I watched like 8 or 9 episodes, so yeah. And drink a couple beers, and I was thinking, this is probably, I'm probably done. And then, actually I guess it probably could have been the alcohol, but after about the second beer, I was like, you know what? I can work out tonight. And then I had my third one, and that's it. I cut myself off there. But I was able to cross it for like 8 hours, so it wasn't that bad, I guess. Wasn't chugging them, except for that first one. But after that, just relaxed, chilled. Went home, hung out with my wife for about an hour, whatever, before she went to bed. Then I pulled out the mat and I destroyed Strength Builder. And I was so proud of myself for finishing this week. And obviously today is my rest day, so I'm resting this arm. I'm resting the rest of me. I'm not having any twinges today, so that's cool. I thought I was going to, but nope, not a one. And I'll give my body the full day off, except for maybe a little walking around the yard here as I do this video. And, just chilling with my kids, playing, and about it. But as far as straight workouts go, I'm done for the week. That brings me till tomorrow, which is next week for me. I told everyone, I let everyone know when I decided to do that advanced program. Well, I'm doing that advanced program. I had to stop in February because I hurt my shoulder in December and pushed through it till the end. I got myself, like I had said in the past, by skipping some workouts, or some scheduled workouts inside of the advanced, from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was on 13, but I kind of half-assed my way through to get that far after about week 10 in the advanced program. And I had started in like week, 6 or 7 when I went to it, because I did all of beginner, like week 6 to 13 in advanced, and then likewise from advanced to the end there. And I was on a roll until I went down with that shoulder. So I was building myself back up through all this, and I feel if I got through this, I can handle next week, which in my opinion, there's like one part of it that's harder, but the rest of it is kind of lighter than this week was, to be honest. So I might as well go in there and knock that out. Now I know it gets harder as it goes deeper. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to go to week 9 advanced. I'm making one modification to it though. It has Wednesday as an off day. And I'm used to working 6 days a week now. I'm used to doing, a hard workout with core throughout the week and doing something hard every day. So I'm adding stand-up to Wednesday so I get my stand-up in each week. I gotta stay limber. I gotta keep that going. I'm doing that stand-up. And that'll be on Wednesday. So the schedule for week 9 is as follows. Monday is below the belt core. Tuesday was diamond cutter. Wednesday, they had as an off day, I'm moving to stand-up. Thursday is strength builder core. And that's going to be the hard part for me. I'm telling you right now. The below the belt core is going to be hard enough. I already know that. I did it this week. And I struggled, like I said, getting through core, but I managed to do it without modding, and I was happy about that. Strength builder core is going to be a whole other project. I remember used to having to do it, and I remember it sucking then, so yeah, it's probably going to suck. Not going to lie, but I'm going to own it anyway. And Friday's going to be diamond cutter, and then Saturday is probably going to be like below the belt. Now I was thinking about adding mixtape to it and making it a little harder, but I want to make sure I get through this advanced program. So later on I'll be adding that back in, but at the moment I'm going to not put it into the schedule. I'm going to follow pretty much the book and what it suggests, and to be below the belt. And if there's a day where I feel like I can't do below the belt, then I will do fat burner or energy, or probably fat burner. And more than likely I'm going to be doing below the belt. So that's that. And that's going to be the plan for this week. And then I will be following the book from here on out, doing the harder stuff in it if I can do it, next 5 weeks, and finishing the book up. Now I'm giving this a lot of thought, and I think at week 10 or 11, I think it's 11, I have an option to do a double black diamond. I haven't done that since last December. And that'll be like at the end of the week after working out like really hard. We'll see how I am when I get there. It is something that I want to get done, something I want to own again, and I eventually want to push up to doing it on a regular basis. So we'll see what happens. So right now I got to focus on the immediate goals, which is this week coming out, week 9. and I will do that, and I will kick it there. For those who want to know about what's going on with my mother, she came home one day. Was the doctor Friday. The doctor messed up some of her medicine and ordering it to the drugstore, but she's doing good so far since she's been home. So I'm just taking it one day at a time with that. Things are looking good there. Kind of frustrated with my football team, the New York Giants, 0-4 now. Yeah, but that's going good. Eating's great. Personal life is doing wonderful. My wife's hours next week are getting cut because they just hired 2 new people, and then it came down from upper management corporate that they need to cut hours. So they felt kind of stupid hiring 2 new people and then having to cut hours. If they had known better, they wouldn't have hired them, and then they wouldn't have had to cut my wife's hours and all the other people there. But an extra day off, I guess I could hang out with her. I'm thinking that, but my new situation with Christmas coming up, so we'll see what happens there. Other than that, just I'm kicking ass and I'm enjoying it. My wife's pictures should be Monday or Tuesday, and mine, they originally, when I first started, was around the 25th, 26th of every month. But since I restarted taking my pictures, it was like on the 6th or something. I'm going to slowly try to weed it back like every day in a month, whatever. So I may do it like, I don't know, maybe I'll end up doing it my wife does it. I don't know, we'll see. But it is like a week difference, and it's not, a good thing to, when you're trying to check your progress right now. So maybe I'll just have to weed it back one day at a time. So maybe I'll do it like the 5th or something coming up. Next week, this week, I don't know, we'll see. But pictures will be coming soon.